Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the Ambleside Online Year 8 books and the CMEC Form 3 books, which I think is 8th grade. And so I have my 13-year-old who finished up the Ambleside Online Year 8 books and has now moved on to Ambleside Online Year 9. And she's going to share her thoughts on some of the books that we have set out. So what do you want to start with?
This one.
Okay, so let's show the cover. So this one's called Winners in Life's Race, and this is what kind of book?
It's about like different science stuff.
Science.
And it shows the different parts of animals. Like this is a part of a sparrow.
That's cool.
And the bones are labeled and stuff. And then it's basically just about different animals and reptiles and where they live in their habitats.
And so did you like that book?
Yeah.
Is how it talked about different things? Okay, next.
And I guess I like this one.
Napoleon's Buttons. And what did you like about that book?
It's like specific about certain topics, and I guess just reading.
Yeah, you like the living science books?
Yeah.
Here, stand up and then you can flip through it and show the different like diagrams. Put it flat and then yeah, you can flip through.
It has like diagrams of different chemicals and stuff, and molecules, and then like acids and cellulose and stuff.
Nice. Okay, next.
And this one,
So put it here flat. Yeah, you like that one?
Yeah.
What did you like about it?
It's about different voyages and stuff around the world.
So it's a history book?
Yeah.
And this is an Ambleside Online, one of the options. So we picked this one.
And like different trips.
Okay, next.
And this one's just play, so this one's
Let's
kind
show
of
the cover.
boring.
Boring, okay. Show it here. Okay, and what do you think about that book?
I think it's good. It's like about the underground railroad station and how they escaped and stuff.
And who helped them during that?
Harriet
Tubman. Yeah, so she helped them escape under a series of underground tunnels and stuff. So it's a biography of her.
Yeah, and she paired up with like other people and they helped her. And when like police came to their house, they helped hide people until they could like sneak them out the back door.
Nice.
And then I like this one because it's about this. It's about this guy, and he got like this iron bar like stuck through his head in a mining accident, but then he still lived for like years after. And there's a picture somewhere.
And so if any of you guys are interested about this, I think there's actually a case about after people have brain injuries, whether they can be held accountable criminally for their actions.
I can't find a picture. This is a brain scan they took after to see if he would die or not. They thought he would immediately, but he didn't. There's like a picture of the inside. I can't find it.
You can take your time.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Here, let me see. With the, oh,
Yeah,
that one?
that one. That's how it went through his brain, and he still lived for like.
So the story was interesting about his life?
Yeah. And then they put him together again at Harvard Medical School and stuff.
Nice. Okay.
And this one's about different flowers and plants and
So
stuff.
show the cover of this one. And so this is like the 6th science book you're showing us. So it seems like you really like the science of Year 8 and Form 3.
Yeah.
Here, stand a little bit that way, and then you can see. Yeah, and then you can see.
So it shows different plants and like parts of flowers, and then I think it shows some like bugs and trees.
And so this book also has experiments, right? But Mom wasn't organized to get the tools and things for that.
And then it shows the different like seeds and pits. Like that's what this pit of the peach is called.
you want to show next?
I guess this one.
Okay.
And this one's called The History of England, and it's about like the Queen of England and like Mary Stuart and how they all like died and stuff, and who killed each other, and who killed the other one, and like who hated.
Lots of drama.
Yeah.
Historical drama.
I guess I just like the drama. And this one, I think this one's like science, history,
Yeah, this is
kind
also
of
science.
both.
Yeah.
And it's about like Stephen Hawking and like other stuff, like clocks.
And does it tell you about Stephen Hawking?
Yeah, I think it has a picture. It's also about planets and stuff. Albert Einstein. Yeah, see. And then it's showing like something about the air. I don't know. Ooh. And then I like this one. It's about the stories of painters, and it shows different pictures and who painted them and like their life stories and how they grew up. And I think the Mona Lisa's in here somewhere.
And it talks about like where the different painters are from, right?
Yeah. Most of them are from Italy.
Yeah.
Let's see. This one's science also.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with liking science.
And it shows like different bacteria and stuff.
Ugh. Ooh, poison gland. That's fun.
That one's interesting.
The fairy shrimp?
Yes.
What about it?
I don't know. They're all poisonous, basically. And there were experiments, but I didn't do it. There was some gummy worm one, I think, where you put in gelatin.
Oh, interesting. And so do you remember any of the particular things that you learned in that book that you liked or were interesting?
Like different parts of bugs and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the eye of the fly and stuff. And it said they can only see in like other colors, I think. But I read this a while ago.
Okay, a couple more books. Oops, that's okay.
This one.
Mm-hmm. Young Citizens Reader. So this is a civics book.
Yeah.
And did you like this book?
I guess kind of. It had a bunch of questions, but I didn't do them.
Well, did you think about them?
Write them all down. Yeah.
Yeah, you thought about them because you had a lot of other stuff going on. It's okay. You could just read a book too.
Define legislative, criminal laws, Congress, Constitution.
Yeah.
I had some workbook for that, I think.
Yeah. Good.
And then it's about like waterways and stuff.
Well, you were reading another book that's like this.
And the
Whatever Happened
different
to Justice.
types of governments and the different powers and stuff.
Yeah.
And patriotism. And then it has some of the Constitution laws and about a mint, like how they make the coins.
Yeah, different
and like other stuff. And then like which powers are denied to the states, like they can't coin money or issue bills of credit, it says here.
Mm-hmm. They can't make their own money because when the country first started, all the states had their own money and everybody tried to go and they wouldn't accept their currency. So they came up with a uniform currency.
Yeah.
Okay, we got 2 more books. All right.
This one's a history, I think.
Mm-hmm.
This one's about like Lewis Clark and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And George Washington and like other presidents and Indians and stuff and about their voyages. And this one, and I think that's Pocahontas. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, because she went with them.
Yeah, and how she saved that.
Or no,
person.
that was Sacagawea, right?
Yeah.
That went with them.
And Napoleon. And then this is the last one.
Lafayette. And did you also read Napoleon? The Book of Napoleon? Or you haven't read it yet?
I did.
Okay.
I think I should.
It's not here. No, that was Napoleon's Buttons.
Oh,
We had
that
also
one.
a biography of Napoleon.
And this one's about like how he meets different people, like Washington. They both like liked each other.
Mm-hmm. And who was Lafayette? What country was he from?
I don't remember.
From France, I think.
Oh yeah, I think he and Washington like both spoke French to each other.
Mm.
And
then you're currently reading a book, or you will soon be, about Marie Antoinette, right? And her drama.
yes,
Okay. So.
she starved everyone else, so she's eating cake or something.
Mm-hmm. Which is, who else did that? The Russians?
Yes.
Which we're reading about, but it's on the AO book. Okay. So overall, what did you think about, this is the first year we did this type of approach. What did you think about the books compared with other things you've done in the past? What's your review?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you.
I guess I liked it. I don't like this year as much because some of the books are boring.
Yeah. Well, you also had a lot more science books with this level, right? And now there's not as many.
Yeah, but this one and like the ones with like all the facts about like animals and stuff were the most interesting.
So
And
like
all the
which
science
ones?
ones.
So you really like these two books. These are both CMEC books. And then
I like this one too.
Napoleon's Button. So this one's actually used by a couple of different programs. So you like
this one talks about drugs and what effects they have.
Mm-hmm.
See? It
Okay.
says nicotine, caffeine, and more.
Yeah, why it's bad for you. Okay.
Mhm.
And I think you told me the 1493 book does too. So anyway, so you like learning these different facts about things, and you like the science books, and overall you thought that the books were pretty interesting.
Yeah. I wrote a report about this one.
Yeah, about Phineas Gage. This is I think Ambleside online book. So do you think that, would you recommend these books or this curriculum for other people looking for their 8th graders?
Yeah, most of them.
Yeah, most of them. And do you have any other comments that you want to make?
No.
Okay, well, thank you. Thanks for watching, and let us know if you've done any of these books in your homeschool. Thanks for watching.